Welcome. My name is Brandon, and this is Death Stranding. In the last episode, we had a couple side missions. We stole parts back so that we could get the chiral printer working, and we also got some parts so that we could make a bridge. In this episode, we're actually headed into uncharted territory, a place in the game that I've never been before. So I'm excited and a little terrified to see where that goes. Let's get started.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, so here's our active orders. We have to build a bridge, and then we have to go over to the wind farm. The wind farm is in a previous playthrough where I got my butt kicked pretty bad. So I haven't really been past that point because I knew I kind of always wanted to wait until this was on PC and do a playthrough on PC. So we're getting into uncharted territory for me, so that's going to be fun. Let's refresh ourselves on the bridge thing really quick.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor? There's a bridge that needs building. Over a river, just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term solution. The foundation's already been laid, and everything required to finish the job should be in storage. All you need to do is carry the remaining materials to the construction area and use them to complete the bridge. If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own. I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but remember, this bridge will make your life easier too. Now, you've done a fine job expanding the chiral network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more power. We'll have to make a few hops before we can link up the closest city too. Once this wind farm is part of the chiral network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
All right, let's see if we can get the bridge thing done first. All right, here we go.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Pretty sure this is where they want me to build the bridge.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Neil McBeal, the Navy SEAL. Good lord, that name alone deserves a like. What? Golden toadstool. I mean, hey, alright.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Okay, so I guess we'll hit complete structure. What does it need? Okay, I think that looks like it's enough. How literal. We work for bridges, we build bridges.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
So I'm pretty sure we still can't use the motorcycle or anything yet. I'm pretty sure after we go to the power plant, we get to use it. Yeah, that's the only thing we have active now, so I think we're going to head on this. Now, my idea of what I want to do here is probably get myself to about here-ish. And then I want to follow this as close to these rocks as possible. Because I'm pretty sure this is no fun zone. So I want to stay out of here at all costs. Oh, one other thing I think I figured out here. Where was it at? Oh yeah, we get to put on the shades. Not what I wanted to do. Spazzed out a little bit there. Alright, I guess you have to get them quick. I'm hoping I have the stuff on me for the cargo thing that I didn't leave without it. Yeah, power supply unit. I think that's all I need. Alright, we're good. Oh, crystals.
There we go.
That's important. Alright, glad we got that. We can bring that with us.
There we go.
Sandalweed leaves can serve as temporary footwear in an emergency. Once you've acquired some, you can use them to attach them to your feet. That is weird.
There we go.
I mean, I already have 2 pairs of boots on me. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need emergency shoes. Let's hope not. Strong wind will make movements trickier and will also deplete stamina more quickly. A headwind will slow movement, a tailwind will speed you along slightly. These effects can be reduced by arranging your cargo so that it offers less wind resistance. Wow. You guys have thought of just about everything, haven't you?
There we go.
Oh, is the music coming from this box? Weird.
The paths we...
Okay, there you go. That's okay. I was doing that wrong. Why is it doing what? Why would no? Oh, it can't be returned here? Okay.
Looks like some cargo. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Oh, it's a PCC? I don't need all that. Thanks, though. I'm hoping one of these times I go in there and somebody's actually got something in there that's worth something.
The paths we walk become roads, Sam. See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof. Let people know you're out there. Give them the courage to come together again. As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans, you strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
Alright, so again, I am not trying to go down there if I can help it, so I'm gonna hug this little area over here the best I can. So, I might fall on my face doing this, but I'm gonna try, because at least we might have a way of avoiding really bad contact.
Break.
Okay, we're not too far off. I'm just a little higher from the path that I had selected. So, I'm just going to try to make sure I keep hugging this. If I need to, a little slightly right, that's fine. Trying not to think about the fact that this would be a gnarly drop if we fell. That's what we picked up off the ground. I really don't care if that breaks. That is bonus points at this point. Alright, do I need to start cutting down yet? Kind of. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not do that now. Son of a bitch. I always have an urge in these instances to just run, but I feel like it would be a bad idea. Little dude, can you start blinking less? Less would be great. Ooh, my heart dropped for a second. Alright, we gotta move. Alright, we did it. We did it. Good job. Good job. We are out of the rain.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Oh, yeah. You have been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You have reached Miscellaneous Grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Oh, that's good. Could you tell that to YouTube?
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
The wind farm has shared data as a result of joining the UCA. You can now use the PCC to build generators. Equip your PCC and then use that button to select the generator. New features have been added to your cufflinks, supply requests, bridge links. New options have been added to delivery terminals, take on orders, make deliveries, entrust cargo, and garage. The garage feature can be used at Knot cities and distribution centers. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Why not put a bunch of weight on your back so you can die easier?
Sam, double-check the order summary.
Yeah, I'll do one of those. I don't know if I'm going to do both of those. Let's see how much space those two things take up and see if we'll leave the heaviest thing.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That
Like a
includes
motorcycle.
machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Less walking. That's what that means. Alright, that doesn't seem too bad.
Order assigned.
Alright, so we can't rest here. We have to go back. So I'm pretty positive we can just re-follow back the same exact trail. Is that telling us not to relieve ourselves on the floor
Don't let me
here?
keep you.
Why? I wonder why. Alright, so I'm literally just gonna follow back the same exact path that I just took. What the hell is that noise? Nope, can't do anything with it. Alright.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Well, at least you know your limits, huh?
Oh, it's kind of like the little rocks in Ghost of Tsushima. Massage shoulders? Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, yeah, get that knot out. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's the spot right there. Yeah, let's make sure we get a good stretch in before we do this. Stretching is super important. Alright, here we go. I would, but we did alright the last time, so I think if we just follow the same exact trail, we should be okay. Maybe famous last words, but we'll see how we do. And I have a monster in my pocket. Monster energy drink, that is. To use if we need to. And also, it's not raining. I just noticed that. I think it had already been doing that by now, but I could be wrong. What the hell is that noise?
Always love the quiet.
I'm Sam!
Did somebody just respond? What is going on? I tried to. What? I'm really confused right now. I did not expect that.
Anyone?
I would investigate more, but I don't know if they're good guys or bad guys. Yeah, I don't see anybody. That's super weird.
Over here!
Alright, I don't want to waste too much time with it. That was just, I was not expecting somebody to answer me back. Alright, we've almost made it back. Oh, we will be taking a break. I think Sam's earned it.
Nice.
Guys see the rainbow?
How you doing, Sam?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Keeping on. Thank you. Econ keeping on. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Econ keeping on.
Alright, let's see what we can drop off.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
I like it. It's called the smart route. The I'm not wading through bullshit route. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City has provided the following new hologram data. Benjamin Hancock. Some of the facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. The amount of materials Sam can use at Distribution Center west of Capital Knot City has been increased.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Recycling weapons, equipment, or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for that facility. These can then be used to fabricate any new weapons and equipment that you require.
Thank you for your continued support.
I think we were technically supposed to hold on to that. Oh well. Wow, we're going to go all the way back to the very first place.
Thank you for your contribution. Good morning, Sam.
I think they're still basically the same. Yeah, I think they're still basically the same. Oh wow, we got a lot of stuff here. All right. Probably not going to read all of these, but we can go through little parts. Sam the Man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin, too. But that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes, mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We crap ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, the battery's dead. I think we went through most of this. We know that, so we're good there. How's BB doing, Sam? I hope you've managed to avoid autotoxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine? Or maybe you don't really care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought you might want to have a quick primer since I know it can be confusing. Bridges has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance. It focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of the game is to get the high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me, though, you should prioritize cargo condition. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Sam, how you doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the workhorse, huh? Timefall's probably taking its toll on your equipment, am I right? Maybe some of your kit's not even usable anymore. Well, don't jump the gun and throw the stuff away just yet. One thing you can do is take your old equipment to a delivery terminal and recycle it. You can then fabricate yourself a shiny new whatever to use instead. On the other hand, if your equipment's only halfway broke but you still want to part ways, you can use the share locker to donate it to another porter whose need might be greater than yours. You may well end up getting a like or two for your generosity, never mind the warm fuzzy feeling of having helped your fellow man. Dear Sam, I wonder where you are right now. If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, if anyone should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us into the network, we could only provide power to a very small region. Now we can send it to the big cities and beyond. I'm still not 100% on the details, but basically transmitting it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to the increased distances. So it can go as far as we need it to. Good thing we kept the faith in the second expedition, and we kept this place properly maintained. You made our efforts worthwhile. We can't thank you enough. Alright, he's got a favor. You know the river north of Distribution Center, west of Capital Knot City? Just follow its northeast from the center and you should find what we're looking for. It's a cube, so it ought to be pretty easy to spot. You've probably never seen anything like it before, so I wouldn't blame you for being leery. But it's not dangerous. It's really, really important to me, as important as life itself. If you manage to find the cube, it'd be great if you could take it to the Distribution Center west of Capital Knot City. I'll chuck a bunch of likes your way in exchange, of course, plus a little something extra too. You're the only one that can help me, Sam. I'm counting on you. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Alright, we just read a lot. We'll go through some of this other stuff another time. That's fine. I don't want to bore you guys to tears.
EX grenade number 1.
It does give you a bonus. Oh, that's hilarious. Perfect.
Ascending.
So what I want to see is, can we build the little thing out here so that we can get the motorcycle up and running?
Have a pleasant
So
journey.
before we go adding anything extra, I want to do that first.
Econ keeping up. Econ keeping up.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sorry, Sam. I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a spot outside the sensor ring and try again.
Construction complete.
Oh, yes.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So my problem with it is if I want to do this or not is the easy way, the way that it's kind of showing there. I'm not probably going to be able to take the bike that way. If I go the other way, which is through BT territory, I don't know what the motorcycle will do with that exactly. I'm kind of tempted to just kind of save the game and just see what happens and just have some fun with it. But I don't know. I guess so we can try it out. Why not? The other thing I'm wondering is, like, how does the bike handle water?
order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Well, this will be kind of game-changing, huh? And put all the heavy shit on the bike. So we kind of have to go through, and I'm pretty sure in there's BT territory too. So yeah, this is going to be a crap show for sure. Was this a place we were supposed to go? Alright, we're super close to this place. I think I'm gonna hop off the bike and then see what's going on up here. What the hell was that all about? I know there's stuff on the bike.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I guess we don't have to hook this place up. Okay.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Anybody hear me?
Somebody already used my generator? Okay. That's cool. Alright, so I want to bring this through here. And through this area. So that we can ultimately end up back to where we need to be, but yeah, this is going to be where it gets a little squirrely, I'm sure. Unless the BTs are just not out right now. Oh, it's those guys trying to get my cargo. Thought that might have been that cube thing that guy was talking about for a second. I don't think that's what it is. Okay.
Keep on keeping on. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Vehicles parked on the elevator can be stored in the garage by selecting Garage from the delivery terminal. Vehicles that have taken damage will be repaired while in the garage. Any cargo loaded onto the vehicles will be transferred to the private locker. Vehicles left on the elevator while you rest in your private room will automatically be stored.
Sam, first deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
You that new guy? Sam Bridges? Much obliged. Quite a haul you brought. Hey, I got something for you.
Hey!
All right, until next time.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
A bag filled with Sam's blood. Equipping it will restore Sam's blood levels over time by means of continuous transfusion via the cufflinks. If you are carrying multiple blood bags, a new bag will automatically be switched in as soon as the current one is emptied. If you are using a blood-draining weapon, blood will be drained from blood bags before it's drained from Sam's body. Blood bags can be stored in utility pouches. Delightful.
Sam, This is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Order assigned.
All right, everybody, that's going to call it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell to let you know when we drop a new episode. I think this has been successful. We made another trip through BT territory. We linked up another spot to the network, and we got our trike working. So super pumped up about that. We won't have to walk every single step of the way from here on out. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. And again, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Take it easy now.